In recent months, the Christian community has been shaken by a heated controversy between two prominent figures in Christian media, investigative journalist Julie Roy and Joni Lamb, co-founder of Daystar Television Network. This clash, rooted in differences over theology, ethics, and accountability, has sparked widespread debate within the faith community, raising questions about transparency, leadership, and the role of the media in holding Christian ministries accountable. At the heart of this dispute lies a broader question: how should Christian ministries navigate the complexities of faith, public scrutiny, and personal convictions, all while keeping their followers' trust intact? Julie Roy, an award-winning journalist, is known for her fearless investigations into scandals within the evangelical community. Through her platform, The Roy's Report, she has exposed numerous cases of alleged financial misconduct, abuse of power, and ethical failings among prominent Christian leaders and organizations. Her approach to journalism is deeply rooted in her Christian faith, as she strives to uncover the truth and ensure accountability within the church. Roy's reporting has earned her both praise and criticism. Many admire her dedication to uncovering the truth, while others accuse her of causing division within the church. However, her commitment to exposing potential wrongdoing, especially financial impropriety, has led her to scrutinize organizations that claim to represent Christ, raising questions about the ethical practices behind their operations. Joni Lamb, co-founder of Daystar Television Network alongside her late husband Marcus Lamb, is a beloved figure in the Christian broadcasting world. Through her show, Joni Table Talk, and other media ventures, she has been dedicated to spreading the gospel and addressing issues of faith, relationships, and personal growth. After Marcus Lamb's death in 2021, Joni stepped into a more prominent leadership role at Daystar, continuing the network's mission while navigating both personal loss and the increasing pressures of ministry leadership. Known for her resilience, she has steadfastly defended Daystar's practices, maintaining the importance of reaching audiences around the world with a message of hope. The controversy between Julie Roy and Joni Lamb ignited with Roy's investigative reports into Daystar's financial practices. These reports raised significant questions about how the network was handling the millions of dollars in donations it received. Roy's allegations focused on the use of donations for luxury purchases, including the purchase of a private jet, and the network's apparent ties to certain political movements and controversial figures. Roy argued that these practices did not align with biblical principles of stewardship and accountability, urging the church to hold ministries to a higher standard of transparency. She also questioned whether the tax-exempt status of Daystar was being appropriately maintained, given the network's significant expenditures. The private jet became a focal point in the controversy. While Daystar maintained that the jet was essential for international travel and ministry outreach, critics, including Roy, saw it as an extravagant and unnecessary expense, especially when funded by tax-exempt donations. Joni Lamb was quick to respond to the allegations, publicly defending Daystar's financial decisions. In a series of statements and broadcasts, Lamb emphasized the network's commitment to spreading the gospel and fulfilling its mission of reaching millions around the world. She argued that the private jet was not a symbol of opulence, but a necessary tool for ministry, helping Daystar reach remote areas where air travel was the only viable option. Furthermore, Lamb pointed to Daystar's philanthropic efforts, including disaster relief and humanitarian aid, as evidence of the network's commitment to serving others. She framed the controversy as a spiritual attack, urging Christians to focus on unity rather than division. Lamb's calls for unity resonated with many who saw the issue as an unnecessary distraction from the larger mission of the church. The controversy quickly divided the Christian community. Supporters of Julie Roy praised her for holding Daystar accountable and shining a light on practices that, in their view, undermine the integrity of Christian leadership. For these critics, transparency and accountability were essential to maintaining trust within the church, especially regarding the handling of finances and donations. On the other hand, supporters of Joni Lamb defended Daystar's practices, arguing that the network was committed to using its resources to advance the gospel. They criticized Roy's investigative approach as overly harsh and damaging to a beloved ministry. Many view the allegations as an attack on a ministry that had touched the lives of millions. The controversy between Julie Roy and Joni Lamb touches on several larger issues facing Christian ministries today. Chief among these are the calls for greater transparency and accountability in ministry finances. As Christian organizations amass significant resources, both in terms of donations and influence, they are under increasing scrutiny to ensure that these resources are used wisely and ethically. The role of investigative journalism also comes into focus. While Roy's work underscores the importance of holding leaders accountable, it raises concerns about the potential harm done to reputations and relationships within the church. The balance between uncovering the truth and maintaining the unity of the Christian community is a delicate one. Finally, the controversy also raises questions about ethical leadership in Christian ministries. How should leaders balance the needs of their organizations with the biblical call to stewardship and humility? What does it mean to be a faithful steward of resources entrusted to a ministry? While the Julie Roy and Joni Lamb controversy has polarized many, it also offers an opportunity for reflection within the church. Both women share a deep commitment to their faith and a desire to see the gospel flourish. If there is any hope for reconciliation, it lies in recognizing that their ultimate goal is the same: to serve God and build His kingdom. For Christian ministries, this controversy serves as a reminder of the importance of transparency, ethical leadership, and accountability. As the church faces increasing scrutiny in a skeptical world, it must be diligent in ensuring that its practices align with the values it espouses. Only then can ministries maintain the trust of their supporters and continue to effectively advance the mission of the gospel. In the end, the ultimate goal of both investigative journalism and ministry leadership should be to honor God, build up His church, and offer a beacon of hope to the world. In this complex and often contentious world, may both truth and grace prevail.